Welcome to week 4 at getangryny.com, and this week I'm going to be talking about more ways that our government spends our money, and this is really the disturbing stuff. Not just talking about salaries, we're talking about the miscellaneous expenses that are nickel and diming us into oblivion. First, let's talk about to the environmentalists out there. Now, I'm a person who recycles carefully. I recycle all my paper, newspapers, bottles and cans, all that type of stuff. So that's important to me. But just imagine how much paper our government uses. Not just our state, but our federal also. Well, let's talk about the state for a minute. Where I got this information about these expenditures comes from a 500-page report, which comes out every 6 months. Now, naturally, they print this out. I have it electronically, but they print it out. And one would wonder how many copies they do of that. Would that go to every legislator? If it did, let's see, 500 pages is a ream of paper. Let's say there's 200, so that'd be 200 reams of paper. That's a lot of paper, and it's a lot of money when you think about it. That's, let's say, $2 a ream, that's $1,000, a few $1,000s. Well, continuing on, let's talk about the budget. In the newspaper, I saw a picture of how big a stack of paper the budget is. Let's say about this big, which is 5 or 6 reams of paper. Multiply that times $2, and just think about how many trees that is. Now, my legislator, Bill McGee, has proposed 84 pieces of legislation during this term. Now, if you take, let's say, 5 or 10 pages for each of those, and then multiply that by 200 legislators, again, we're talking several reams of paper. And all these legislators do the same thing. They propose lots of bills, all this type of stuff. So the amount of paper that they're using costs us millions of dollars. And one of the jokes in government is $1 million here and $1 million there. Pretty soon you're talking about real money. Well, since it's 2010, here's a proposal. We could buy a laptop for every legislator. Let's say $500 it costs for a laptop. And we could go paperless in our government. Now that's a very radical concept, but think how much we could save in our environment in paper, how much time it would save, how much resources in ink, in staff time, all those types of things, by someone types it and then immediately sends it out to everyone else. Just a thought. So we can save a lot of money, we can help our environment. Let's elect some people with some creative ideas. Remember this on election day.